Alright, welcome back to Trials in a Trench Coat. I'm in Hearts 3, and today we are back in Dragon Age 2. Last time we... Man, it has been a really long time, now that I think about it. But last time we handled the last, not really the last of the affairs with the Qun. I'm very sure we're not done with the Qun. Apparently, especially because Demands of the Qun is right there. But we did Offered and Lost. So that means we got to meet up with Sister Patrice, our favorite Chantry sister, or Chantry mother, depending on how she wants to, you know, be perceived these days. But that we tracked the lost envoy of the Qun. We figured out what happened to them. We were honest and truthful and forthright with the Airshok, and for that we got a worthy rival, the last part that we needed to get the worthy rival achievement, which means just to gain friendship with the Airshok. So I don't know how that's going to affect the coming quests for the Qun as we get closer to the end of Act 2, which has been a long time coming. But, I mean, hopefully it'll be a good thing. Updates. I have been sick off and on for a really long time. I'm getting over the last part of a sickness. I had it last week. I put out the Vampire Survivors video. I actually recorded that the day before Thanksgiving, and then I help with events at some times, like some points. So I had a few events that I was helping with, and I got sick. So that was last week. I meant to record and do a video for last week, but I didn't. I didn't get the chance because I was like, oh, I'll have time, but then I got sick, and I was like, okay, maybe not. So I'm going to try and edit out as much as I can, but I do still have a sniffly nose, and I have a persistent cough that just will not leave me, hanging over my shoulders like a freaking tax collector, but that's alright. Today we are going to do Prime Suspect. There's something that I'm missing before I do Demands of the Qun. There's like a quest that I need to do, and it isn't there, so I'm hoping that doing Prime Suspect will kind of unlock it. For context, when you get Demands of the Qun, I'm pretty sure you are approached by Aveline and Isabella. And note, you're supposed to, like, obviously it seems like whatever Aveline's doing is important, and most people, like, I guess, lean towards helping Aveline first. But you shouldn't do that. You should help Isabella and finish the quest to catch a thief. Because if you do not, she will leave permanently. She'll just leave. And the only way to offset that is to catch a thief and to have I think above 50%, like 50 friendship or rivalry. I'm not exactly sure where the number leans, but I know you have to be. Well, I just like offset leaned into having high friendship with her just in case, like, having high rivalry with her would be bad. And I mean, I've leaned into having high friendship with everybody, so I mean, it's pretty on par with what I'm doing. But if you're going to do Demands of the Qun, make sure you do To Catch a Thief first. I do not know what kicks it off. I say do Prime Suspect first and see if it shows up. Gonna do Prime Suspect. I think there's another quest that happens, that, like, a few more quests that unlock after Prime Suspect. I think following the Qun shows up, and then maybe I don't know. We'll just play it by ear. I don't want to lose Isabella as a companion, because she's really cool. Even though I don't bring her around a lot, it'd be nice to end the game with everybody around, if I can. And I don't want to lose her because of something that I was too careless to see, or to do, or to follow through with. So yeah, today, Prime Suspect. Let's look at that. I'm actually gonna go visit Aveline. Actually, what starts this? There's still clear cause for concern. I don't actually know where to go to start Domains of the Qun. Actually, we know. I think it starts with the Quinari that's outside the compound. So we're not even going to worry about that. We're going to go visit Aveline. We're going to give her this shield that we got. And then we're going to go to the gallows and talk to Emmerich. Okay. What is my inventory looking like these days? Kind of full. Yeah, kind of full. Oh gosh, do I even need a new staff? Let me see. No, mine's better. I'm pretty sure mine scales with, improves with level up. So, mine's pretty okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a little fashion thing. So I wish you could like scale to like scroll to your friends and everything, so you don't have to keep leaving and then coming back and then doing things. Okay, I haven't sold anything yet, but we can quickly go do that while we're on our way. I want to we'll bring Varric, we'll bring Aveline, and we'll bring Meryl. Where does this start? Just the gallows, okay. Is there a store in the gallows? We'll just go to Hightown, and then we'll go to one of the stores that I know is in that little courtyard. And then we'll leave and go...
So I hear you've been visiting the Viscount's gardens, Daisy.
Oh, they're enormous. And they're always empty. Why don't more people go to see them?
Probably because they're private and surrounded by guards.
I thought all those men looked a bit cross.
Map. Yevon? Who's Yevon? It looks like I come from New Plot, so let me save. Let's go this way. Who are you?
You! This is your fault! You and that blighter, Varric Tethras.
What did I do?
You'll be the end of my boys.
I don't even know who you are.
Yevon, member in good standing of the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Not that it really matters to people like you.
Whatever you think I did, I can fix it.
My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory and treasure.
Don't you dare blame her. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
What exactly were they trying to do?
It may be my fault, Monsieur. I've told them all the stories about you.
You're the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition. Please help me find them. Don't let my boys die down there.
Your sons made an expedition into the Deep Roads. Did anyone go with them?
They went alone, the fools. Just my 3 boys against every darkspawn in the Deep Roads.
Iwan is Yevon's middle son. The whole thing was his idea. Emrys and Merrin were just following his lead. The greedy bastard didn't want to hire anyone else if it meant he had to share the spoils.
Sounds familiar.
I thought coming to the surface meant I would never have to face losing my sons to the darkspawn.
Sounds like you're none too fond of Iwan, dear.
He's always been such a greedy thing, even as a boy.
Stop talking about my son like that.
He thinks he'll get rich quick off this expedition. He talked that fool Emrys and poor Merrin into going.
What about the other one? Merrin?
Merrin's a dear, sweet lad. Raised him myself since the day his mum died. He's the one who liked the stories best. He wanted to be a hero, though, not just rich. He craved adventure.
Adventure will get a dwarf killed. That boy needs to settle down and learn a trade. Play it safe.
Tell me about Emrys.
He's the oldest, but Iwan's been bossing him around since he learned to talk. Man's near 30 and has no backbone whatsoever.
His mother's death hit him hard, but he shouldn't be looking to his brothers for guidance.
I'll do everything in my power to bring your sons home.
I should approve, but it seems like I save a lot of fools from themselves.
Thank you, Messer. Those boys are my life. They entered the deep roads using the same passage you did. Please find them. I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
New quest, Fool's Gold. Okay. Well, I guess we have a new quest on our hands. I guess we'll do Prime Suspect and then, Fool's Gold later. But let's sell all of our stuff and then we will get started with the quest for today. I can do with some new robes. Plus family. Interesting. A back. I'm so glad I showed up here because a backpack upgrade. Oh, here we go. All three of them. Supportive corselets. Yeah. We have the money, so I'm not entirely worried. 10 sovereign, 18 silver, 30 copper for robes of the void. I mean, what I'm wearing gives chance for enemies to drop more coin, but to have 151 armor, I don't really use runes in this game. I haven't really used them. Wait, is this damage versus demons and undead? Okay. I mean, I'll buy it.
So wealthy. Could use a new pair of boots, yes?
Could use a new pair of boots. Okay. Robes of the Void. Oh, it's just, the regular robes. The regular robes. I will say, I'm a fashion-centered person sometimes, so I am gonna... I just like that. I just like that fit. It's just so nice. Like, it's got a nice vest. Look at the sleeves. It's got the bindings, and then we've got those gloves to go with it. The pants, it's got a pouch on the side of the leg. Like, and then you got a little bag. A back. My gosh, you don't get anything better than this. And obviously for, what it is, I probably might switch, but yeah. The Deep Roads, oh dear. Right, because I think Cal Sharok is under Kirkwall or something? I can't remember. One of the Tigers, or one of the old dwarven cities that was locked off during one of the blights is underneath Kirkwall or near it. Okay, if anything, let's go to the gallows. Oh shoot, I meant to go to...
A place where we should be coming together. For most, it's barely a nod as they pass.
I'll give the shield to Aveline later. I mean, unless it becomes... okay, let me actually do that, because I don't know if it'll become a shield that she'll actually be using. Oh gosh, the Viscount's Keep, that's right. It's like, oh gosh, where do I go? Okay. Can I talk to you right here?
Always where you need.
Okay, no, because she's in my party. So let's just quickly get her out. Yeah, it's not a full party, that's okay. Let's go talk to Aveline. It wasn't showing up as a quest marker, that's why I was like forgetting that it was something that I needed to do. Let me save just in case this kicks off like some sort of quest. Or whatever. Yeah, we can just save right over it, I don't really care. Okay, Aveline?
I have something for you.
Do you now? A shield? Oh, and born by the one true Sir Aveline. Lovely. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I don't see where I went wrong.
I had a shield. It belonged to Wesley. It was difficult to let it go, but I did so. Utility over sentiment, right? We sold it, didn't we?
You're taking this a bit seriously.
If you didn't think this would upset me, what was your intent?
okay, one, I didn't sell Sir Wesley's shield. It's actually in the stash back at the Hawk house. So, I mean, that's wrong that she thinks that I sold it, and I haven't because I am sentimental over video game items. I haven't sold it.
If you're still aching for your husband, you may want to inform Donick.
We've had that talk. This isn't about Wesley. You've got me doing a lot of things. Some I don't agree with. Some I'm surprised I do. I'm not sure where I'm going as it is. Replacing what I was with this... I mean, who is Sir Aveline to me?
It seems odd you don't feel a kinship. You don't feel the name fits you.
I didn't choose my name. Aveline was a wish my father made. I am similar to what he pictured, but that's because of what I try to be, not what I assume I should. Sir Aveline was a fine figure, but I don't revere failure, however glorious.
I thought of you when I found it. Maybe that was foolish.
I can appreciate that.
Then accept it on those merits. Nothing more.
It is a fine shield. You do know that Orlesian Smith slapped Sir Aveline's name on every second piece of armor. This didn't really belong to her.
It does now.
Okay, so she gets the shield, or I get the shield and she can equip it or something. But I did have to look it up because I was kind of confused to whether if what she says differs on the status of the shield. So if you're holding it, or if she's holding it, then she remarks as the shield as she has it. She's like, Sir Wesley's shield, it was good, I still use it. If you have it in your inventory, then she'll remark saying that you know the worth of it because, you still have it and you're carrying it around. But if it is sold or stashed, she will remark on it as if, you don't have it anymore. Okay. She can't even use it. She's not strong enough. That is so funny. But it is an excellent shield. 88 to attack, 5% critical chance, 100% of basic attack damage versus enemies that attack and melee. Like, oh gosh. 34 strength. What's her strength at? Oh, her next level up, yeah, definitely, her next level up. She's real close. Yeah, so if she levels up in this episode, then we'll definitely get to see her with it. But for right now, that is okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the gallows.
You know the Tethras family businesses are registered in your cousin Elman's name.
You don't say.
But I can't find any record of you having a cousin Elmond.
I'll introduce you sometime. He's a little on the shy side.
Varric, he's imaginary.
Which makes him a much better head of the household than I am. He never misses the Merchants Guild meetings for one.
Oh,
I think Grace trusts me. I'm the only Templar she tolerates near her people.
I am glad to stand here day after day. It is predictable.
It is right over here.
Hello, Emmerich. Aveline says you need my help again.
I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Ninette, Merrin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
That's so funny. We just saw that name in, the clothing shop inventory.
Is this man in hiding? Am I to find him for you?
No, I know where Dupuis is. I just can't get to him. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something.
My men raided that house. There was nothing, and I've heard no end because of it. You were reprimanded, I hope?
Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
Were you the only person investigating these murders?
Yes, unfortunately. The Templar Order believes this is a matter for the City Guard. And the City Guard, well, they rejected my evidence and dismissed the murders as isolated incidents. They don't care either.
I've seen your evidence. Scattered notes, conjecture, nothing remotely usable. You can't expect us to act on your hunches alone. Look what happened when we did.
The guards who searched Gascard's place were incompetent. They didn't know what they were looking for.
Fine, if you insist.
I retrieved a sack of human remains for you. Didn't you show it to the guard?
I did. They said the remains could have been gathered together by scavengers looking for bits of gold and jewelry. They said there was no way to tell if the remains even belonged to the missing women.
I'm sorry, Emmerich, but that's the truth of it.
What have you learned about Gascard Dupree?
He's a reclusive nobleman who's rarely seen outside his estate in Hightown. He knew 2 of the murdered women and made inquiries about the others. It cannot be a coincidence.
It should be investigated at least.
Thank you. I faced nothing but ridicule. To hear someone say that is encouraging.
What do you need me to do?
I knew I could count on you. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
Okay, it's just that simple, he says. Alright, let's get out of here and let's head to Dupuis Mansion? At night. Oh, I wonder if we'll run into any sort of people. Go up from where they were attacking, there's a crate with an injury kit and a tiger's eye fragment in it. $4 silver, 10 copper. Okay. We can continue on and see more people. More invisible sisters. Yep, that's right, everybody. Gather around. Gather around. Before we actually get this started, let me turn this off and then turn it back on so we can all get the buff. On 1, Silent Sister, 8 silver, 89 copper, and that's it. Okay. I think we'll now be doing frost damage. Okay. Let's take another route and follow through and continue on to the Dupuis Manor.
Evening, Captain.
I am going the wrong way. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I need to go one more over. Do that real quick. Oh my gosh, it's my house. I can see my house from here. Okay. This side and then head up. Okay. Oh, it was right near Fenris's place. Okay. This is a nice looking mansion. It's a nice looking place. Not gonna lie. Oh, it's haunted. Okay. Well, possessed. It's completely filled with shades. I keep accidentally hitting the X button. You know what? This is stupid.
You are not enough.
I don't think the gods raiding the estate met that particular reception.
We got 8 silver, 17 copper. The Rage Demon had Ethereal Scoria, Ornate Demonic Amulet, and 20 silver, 60 copper. Nishade had an Injury Kit and 8 silver, 30 copper. Both Aveline and I have a level up, so let me deal with that first. Okay, so, I leveled up Aveline enough so she's now able to use that cool shield. And I finally figured out that I needed to activate Healing Aura in order to use the healing magic. So, hooray! I'm not going to summon my Popari. I mean, it'd be funny, but I'm not going to. There's a door here. Interesting. So, from the entrance, the door on the far right, we can go in and there is a sack on the floor with some robes in it. But all in all, it seems like an empty room. It seems like there's a staircase, but it is inaccessible. So we can go all the way to... Oops, I saw something. A thank you note on the table in the main hall, or the foyer, I suppose. Guest guard. Thank you kindly for your last shipment. It arrived in almost perfect condition. The requested payment is on its way. Please use the artifact with care. The creatures can be difficult to control, even for an experienced mage. Pleasure doing business, your friend. Okay, interesting. So, Gasgard is a mage. And he's using an artifact?
Gasgard went to a great deal of trouble for something.
Yeah. This door all the way on the left is blocked. So we can head up the stairs. We see 4 doors, and in the middle is a fireplace overlooking the balcony. Just trying to see. Door on the far left is inaccessible. Door on the far right can be opened, so we'll open it. And there's a room with a barrel with an amulet in it. And when everything is said and done, the 2 doors with the rugs in front of them are accessible, so we can head inside, where we find more shades.
Go down! How about you?
Oh, can I not use my offensive magic when I'm doing this? When I'm in this mode? Hold up. Well, we'll see. Shade had 4 silver, 81 copper. Meryl has a level up now, so we'll deal with that real quick. Well, I checked, it won't be long until Varric has a level up, but we'll continue. In this room on the table, we find a reply from Starkhaven. Messer Dupuis, this is in regards to your inquiry into missing mages. I would like to remind you that the duty of seeking out missing mages, if there were any to begin with, would fall to the Templars of Starkhaven, not a minor nobleman from Kirkwall. I would also like to take this opportunity to remind you that the Circle of Magi, as a whole, does not welcome casual inquiries about mages in its care. Thank you, First Enchanter Radek. So, I mean, I'm just jumping to conclusions here on my fancy little trampoline, but I'd like to say that maybe, like, his friend who wrote him that thank you note downstairs is probably a mage from Starkhaven, and if we remember correctly, in the first act, I'm pretty sure it was the first act, I don't know, we've been doing this for a really long time, mages escaped Starkhaven after I think the tower was burned down, or like it dealt heavy damage, and the mages were separated to different towers in the area. So maybe they're that. It's really interesting that Messer Dupuis isn't, like, obviously at this point we know he's a mage, but he wasn't a part of the Circle of Magi, so I guess his parents kept him under, kept him guarded.
Why would Esgard be inquiring about escaped mages from Starkhaven?
I don't know. No, the doors in here are inaccessible, so we can keep going. Oh wow, this is a tight hallway. What the heck? Okay, the door all the way on the left is inaccessible. There's a door straight ahead, and then the door next to it are accessible. The door all the way on the right is inaccessible. So we can go to the door that was straight ahead first. It leads to a staircase. But before we go in there, I guess real quick, if we're gonna go traversing floors, let's check this door on the right. Leads to a room, kind of like a study or something. There's a chest on the left-hand side with the design rune of striking. 43 silver, 91 copper, and an onyx fragment. I guess it's the crafting recipe for it. And on the table is vials of blood.
I think these have been used in blood magic.
Oh, thank goodness we brought Meryl. Okay, so, yeah. Well, obviously this mage is doing blood magic, probably. Well, not obviously, but, well, no, she suspects, and I trust Meryl. So, yeah, this guy's been doing blood magic. He's inquiring about mages from Starkhaven. So obviously the odds aren't looking good for him at all. Why he has this enclosed, balcony is really weird. But, okay. We can go all the way up the stairs, and there's a letter. Oh, mirror this apology. Messer Dupuis, please accept my humble apologies for recent events. The Templar, Emmerich, has been reprimanded for his wrongful accusations and for arousing suspicion within the city guard that led to the raid on your estate. I will see that he is restrained in future. Sincerely yours, Knight Commander Meredith.
An apology from Kirkwall's Iron Lady? That must have been a first.
She must have not been happy to write that at all. Alright, well, see our quest marker leads to that door. Oh no, it leads to this door, but we can go door on the right. It kind of looks like the wall's closed off or something. I don't know. I'm following the blueprint at the top, the map, but we all know that it's definitely not accurate or helpful sometimes, so... Entering this room, there is a chest of clothes on the ground.
Why is he keeping these things around? I thought Gascard lived alone.
Perhaps these belong to a family member.
okay. Sure. There's like a bunch of beds in this room. And desks and everything. There's like dressers. Bizarre. Bizarre. Anyway. Leaving that room and then going to the room at the end of the hall, we can enter and...
Help me! Please! He's gone mad!
You're not him. Shit, I know what this looks like, but I didn't hurt her.
Let her go, and we can talk.
If I let her go, you'll kill me. I don't know why you're here, but there's a killer out there, and I think he's playing us both. Just let me explain.
You don't have to be afraid. I'll hear what you have to say.
Several years ago, my sister was murdered. The bastard's now in Kirkwall, killing again. The same way he killed my sister. It starts with a bouquet of white lilies. He sends them to each new victim. Alessa was going to be next. I took her, so he'd have to come to me. I was finally going to face my sister's killer, but then you showed up.
He's lying! He hurt me!
I've explained this. I need your blood to track you down. If he took you, it was for your protection.
Let go of me!
She'll go straight to the city guard. They'll ruin everything.
I could report you to the Templars for blood magic.
Yes, I've used blood magic and lyrium to augment my powers. I'm not proud of what I've done, but I had to. He took my sister from me.
Can't you just tell the city guard what you told me?
Yes, can't you?
Why? I don't want him arrested. This isn't about justice. I need to be the one to bleed him dry.
Selfish little shit. How many of you risked by keeping this to yourself?
Emmerich was certain you were the killer.
Of course he was. But I was trying to find the killer just like him. Our paths crossed and he just assumed I was the murderer.
He'll want to know what happened here.
Tell him whatever you like. I'll be long gone by then.
Who killed your sister?
A powerful and experienced blood mage. I believe he uses the women for some ritual. His victims are attractive, healthy women with few social ties.
So we can choose to just not believe him and fight him.
I'm sorry, but it doesn't add up. I can't let you go.
No. I've worked too hard. It can't end like this.
There's Varric's level up. There's a chest on the balcony with an enchanted locket in it. Oh, and on the table is some white lilies in the vase. Okay, but we can leave. Because we're chasing him and he just stood right outside the door.
Somebody order a shot in the face? Another one for me! How many of you got, Hawk?
Oh, wow.
don't you?
Yep, I do. I get results. In the middle of like, in the library, there's this kind of encircling of books. Aveline, please. And there's a chest that's complex, locked, with a circle enchanter's amulet and a small wet pouch of incense. Let's deal with his level up. Oh great, a desire demon.
Go down!
And there's just, you know, casually some abominations around. Oh gosh, I died. I died. Okay. My health didn't even look that low, and then boom, dead. 23 silver, 94 copper. This house is a gosh dang maze. And a nightmare. I couldn't imagine building this for one, let alone living in it. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's Gascard. Okay.
That was exciting.
Okay, he's dead. If we kill him now, we get Gascard Dupuis' favorite hat. Check that out in our inventory. Gascard Dupuis' favorite hat. It's just 43 armor, 13 defense, 2% to critical chance. And it looks like a bowl on a head. But if we don't want to kill him...
I can help you track down your sister's killer.
No, I can manage on my own. I'm headed to Darktown. If you learn anything new about the killer, find me there. I have a score to settle with him.
And that updates Prime Suspect. You can pick up the enchanted locket and see ourselves out. Nary a fuss. Unfortunately, that does mean that we can't get like extra goodies that were in the house, but we can just leave and let's see what our quest updated to. Tell Emmerich at the gallows that Gascard is not guilty. You've got to be kidding me. Where are you coming from? Why are you all throwing bottles on the floor?
That's enough! One less to worry about. Navalana Salid! Boy, ice cream! You are not enough!
Okay, man, I was wondering how many more of these ladies do I have to fight? So, after killing, I guess this is our third bout of running into them, we get, and looting the bodies, we find the note, "Ladies, lights out. Directions to the Invisible Sisters base. We sisters will not yield Hightown. Know the base and protect it from those who claim the law is all we should obey. Gillian." Well, if we have some time, then we're gonna go deal with that. But, we got 4 silver, 63 copper, 4 silver, 64 copper, and 22 silver, 6 copper. Let's deal with Varric's level up. Okay, yeah, if we have any time, we're gonna go deal with that, but for right now... What is on the map? What is that? Suspicious house. Oh, okay, they're just in Hightown Night. Yeah, I'm not gonna go deal with that right now. I've got stuff that I need to do first. Gather our party, venture forth to the gallows.
You're incredibly talented, Meryl. I can see you were meant for great things.
Thank you.
But you're stupid.
I'm sorry, what?
Don't you think it would be better to work on where you are now, instead of recreating old glory?
No, that's kind of the opposite of what I've been saying. I'm the stupid one. Whatever.
Aren't you Hawke?
Oh.
Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight.
Perhaps you're mistaken.
I am not mistaken. You sent him a message a half hour ago. Look.
I didn't send this.
You didn't? Strange.
That's not a good sign.
Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
I mean, this could justify a little urgency on her behalf. I think that someone's trying to kill him. Blind alley. An area specific. No. Oh gosh, please.
Get back!
Okay, there was something on that Shade's body, but I clicked it too fast, so I wasn't able to find it. That one's freaking doing backflips, dear heavens.
Is everyone alright?
We're not done yet, apparently. Whoa, yeah, that's like a lot of blood. Okay, we got 4 silver, 44 copper.
Some mage sent that thing here to kill him. Why would anyone... Oh, Maker. The murders. Emmerich was right. He was getting too close. He suspected a man named Gascard Dupuis. Did he do this?
Okay, so while I don't trust Gascard, I don't think he did it. So let me tell you something. No matter what you choose, before we jump into this, but no matter what you choose, Emmerich's always gonna get killed. I guess for just getting too close to figuring out what's happening. If Gascard wanted Emmerich dead, apparently like this whole thing happened a while back. If he wanted him dead, he would have done it beforehand. So to wait now, I feel like is like there's just something else. There's something we're not seeing. There's something else that we're missing. That's why I feel like it's not Gascard. I mean, sure, he's freaking guilty of something. Well, He's guilty of something, but I don't think he's guilty of the murders that Emmerich has been investigating. So I'm about to obstruct justice. Yeah, it's not that simple.
I can't be certain of anything. Gasgard may have tricked me. Then we need to find him. Do you know where he is?
So we do know where he is. We know he's in Darktown. But if he was gonna go to Darktown, tell us he was going to Darktown. I mean, he had hope that we were trusting him. So the fact that we have his location and then someone kills Emmerich, it just feels kind of planted to me. So I'm not gonna tell her where Gasgard is. And telling her like these options, telling her and not telling her, does have ramifications, or like it changes things in the coming quest line, but I'm gonna go with the quest line of not telling her. So no, I'm sorry, I don't know.
He didn't tell me where he was going. Let's hope he's not the killer then. We'll track Gasgard down just to be safe.
My guardsman will find Alessa, the woman who was with Gasgard. She might still be in danger.
Thank you for your help in this matter. If you learn anything more, please come to me.
Okay, we get one sovereign and we complete prime suspect. Man, this water's still green? Wow. Poor Emmerich. He did not deserve any of this. 27 silver, 34 copper. Yeah, he didn't deserve any of this. He was just a guy who was, like, seeing a pattern in some killings and was just trying to do good. 9 silver, 54 copper. So, yeah, he deserved better. Way, much better. 4 silver, 83 copper. Okay, so, journal. Now that prime suspect is over, we get the new quest, All That Remains. So there appears to be a small commotion in the Hawk Estate. Find out what's causing it. What? And Fool's Gold. Oh, right. Secondary quest. What? And side quest, Ladies Lights Out. Forbidden Knowledge. Yeah. We're gonna go handle Ladies Lights Out first, but I want to go help that man's sons, but my house. My house. My house. Well, let's go Ladies Lights Out. Let's go handle that. And then we'll end it here for today. Because I am kind of out of time. And I don't want to get too far into it. Oh, look, some more invisible ladies. We were just gonna go visit you. Where? I guess the rooftop or something? Oh, gosh. You turn around and then you turn around again, there's like a bunch of people behind you. There's yeah. We need to handle this because there's too many of them.
The last of them.
4 silver, 52 copper, 4 silver, 84 copper. I picked up something off of one of their bodies already, but I don't know. I need to see. Okay, Ladies Lights Out. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to lead me to the Hawk Estate. Because my house is right there. But, so is the suspicious house. Yeah, gather my party and venture forth. Oh wow, look, we're in Gasgard's manor. 24 silver, 60 copper. Oops. Not quite. I don't even know why I'm surprised, because this is like the main base of operations. It's just that there's so many of them. Okay, we're silver 86 copper. Anyone else? Okay, yes, other people? You know, I asked anyone else as like a joke, not literally. Okay, that finally finished the quest, Ladies Lights Out. So they're all dead. Let's get to looting. 22 silver, 26 copper. There's a chest, locked standard, with a cracked rose diamond and a tiger's eye fragment. We killed her on the steps. If she dropped anything, it doesn't exist anymore. Invisible sister over here, 9 silver, 12 copper. I'd gotten something while fighting, but I am unsure. Door over here is open, where they're probably pouring out of. And the rest of the manor is pretty locked down, so... Oh. I'm going to... I know if I go home, it's going to jumpstart the next part of the quest. I don't know what's happening at the house right now. The house is right here. I don't want to start it yet. So I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna end it here for today. And next time when we jump back in, we will start, we will do All That Remains. And we'll tie up this, I guess, line of quests, because since this jumped straight after, Prime Suspect, that I'm thinking that, like, this is connected. So, yeah. Next time, All That Remains. Hoping for the best. We are winding down to the end of the year. Hopefully I can get these 2 videos out before the year ends. Saturday is Christmas, and Saturday is Christmas Eve, Sunday is Christmas, and then following through will be like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So obviously I'll be putting these out before the holidays, or if I'm lucky, I'll get the videos just out. So probably a Friday and then Wednesday, Friday sort of thing. If I can get 3 videos before the end of the year, then I'll try to. But if not, then I'm hoping to at least do 2 as we wind down for the new year. But yeah, in any case, until next time.